Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 1 of our TEW series. We're going to get things underway very soon. Just to introduce myself, if you're a regular to the channel, you'll know me as Frozzy. I'm doing this series with my good friends Rate Wrestle and DP, who you will be able to see on the stream that's about to follow us. It's a bit hit and miss to start with. It's just trying to get into a role of the way we want to do things. So we're doing the best we can to start with. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. We've both started with our own companies. We drafted our own rosters, which you can see on the previous video in this series on our YouTube channel. Keep liking and subscribing for all the good stuff there with our indie wrestling reviews. The podcast itself, which we do on AEW and WWE, is on a hiatus while we come up with some new ideas. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick that up from the new year, and in January look out for the return of that as well. It's been a bit longer getting this video out due to some personal circumstances on my end, because I'm the one that's in control of all this, and hopefully things are starting to get a little bit better. I'm under the weather a little bit now, but with the podcast going on a hiatus, it's given me a little bit more time to focus on things where I need to a bit more. But yeah, so I apologise that there's been a big gap between this video coming out and the draft, but hopefully it's been worth the wait. We've got other episodes that we've already filmed waiting to come out anyway, so hopefully it won't be as long between this one coming out and the next one as well. But I really hope you enjoy it as much as we enjoyed doing it. And we do this live on Twitch as well, so obviously the Twitch streams are a little bit longer because you get to watch us book everything, whereas this is just a breakdown of what the card's going to look like. We'll run down what's happening and tell the stories as we want to tell them, which is the first episode, as I said, is a little bit off because I think we just got a little bit carried away that we were on Twitch. But going forward after that, you'll see there's more stories and there's more reason to why we do what we do with the rosters that we drafted. But yeah, enjoy the video. It's coming right up.
And it wasn't there. What happened there? Matt suffered.
It's not a slow build time, I guess.
Poor way to start the show. Yeah.
It was too short. This is going to happen now. I couldn't remember how slow 15
minutes,
which is what I thought I'd give them. But yeah, oh well. This is going to happen all the way through. I've shit the bed with this.
Not bad. You had 5,000 people in. Not bad.
Yeah. Don't have any investment in these.
Liv Morgan's through.
Liv Morgan is through. As is Jonah.
Miz and Ciampa.
In.
I feel like you had the decision of who won there, but
Yeah, well, it's tournaments in it, that's what they do. And then we move on to, not the worst segment in the world, Pat Buck's letting me down.
again,
But yeah, this is just a build up to next week, where they'll be facing off in the first round of the World Title Tournament. So let's hope for a good match there. And then we had
Usa!
tag team match. The Usos going over the Lucha Brothers and advancing to the semi-finals of the tag team title tournament.
boy plays.
Needs a crowd who are buzzing and ready for action. I don't know whether you'd be better off starting with a high spot match.
In real life, yes. In this game, no.
Yeah. It's a weird game. It's going to take us a while to get our heads around in it. But yeah, so the Usos have advanced, which is good. I'd have probably put them over if I was picking. So, and then we move on to an angle where the Usos just beat them up, just because they're the Usos and that's what they can do.
So do you type those in, or is that automatically there?
What?
Did you type that in? That stuff there? Or?
No, it's just auto, that is.
Yeah, that's auto.
He picked the option, yeah.
And they did not celebrate a victory because they lost. But yeah, so ignore that. The Usos won and beat him down after the match. That's what happened.
Okay. Right.
And then we had Darby Allin against Shinsuke Nakamura.
I've gone short, like slow build up. Every match is going to suffer with the same thing. But you live and learn. Shinsuke Nakamura beats Darby Allin and moves on in the European title tournament. So that'll be our secondary title. And then we've got Adam Page against Ricochet. Also in the European title tournament, where Adam Page beats Ricochet, and the slow build is killing me.
So I know what to do on my show.
Anything over 15 minutes needs slow build. But yeah, so Adam Page advances, and then we have got an angle featuring Moxley and Zack Sabre Jr. ahead of their match next week. I have no idea what, apart from Zack Sabre Jr. underperforming, why is this segment done so badly? It can't be a 46. It's 46 if John Moxley is a real star in this segment.
This is like a 70 in real life.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it just builds up because they're facing off next week in the tournament. So, both in the world title tournament. And yeah, I don't understand. But yeah, we move on. And then we add what I thought would actually be better than theirs. Rousey against Baszler in the first round of the women's tournament for their title. Rousey beats Baszler by pinfall in a subpar wrestling match, apparently. Would not happen in real life. Would be a banger.
I think if you put that match as a technical masterclass match, that would work better.
It could be something to look at if I rematch them down the line. Maybe trying that. Because maybe next week I could try that on the pre-show. And we'll see how that goes. And then we've got main event. Adam Cole beaten by Matt Riddle. Now these were two late replacements, as when I booked the tournament, didn't realise that 3 of my wrestlers were injured. 2 of them were meant to be against each other. And so I ended up with Adam Cole against Riddle. And originally, if you'd have seen earlier on, it was meant to be
Carter Road.
Rhodes and Punk.
Yeah.
They were both injured in the game. Well, yeah, that is the end of the show. Adam Cole gets defeated by Matt Riddle, who advances in the world title tournament. So, finishing that, an absolute show. Wow.
Bum,
Yeah.
bum.
It's not the worst that it could have been.
It feels terrible.
It looks terrible as well.
You got no reds in your ratings, so that's good.
Yeah.
DP Mania's coming for that, yeah.
It's I'm penalised as well, don't forget, for the segments.
Yeah, that could be it as well.
So, yeah. We'll forget that happened, but every single match meant something. It was tournament matches. So Jonah has moved on in the world title tournament, and he'll face Matt Riddle. Then we've got Ronda Rousey moving on, and she will face Liv Morgan, who beat Hikaru Shida. And then we've got The Miz and Ciampa against the Usos after they all win their matches. And then we've got Adam Page and Shinsuke Nakamura, who will also face off in the semi-finals of theirs.
Nice.
With the other quarter-final matches coming out on the next.
Woo!
And that is the end of that. Right, so, first match.
First match is going to be...
Love it. Bray Wyatt.
Wyatt. Versus...
Come on, keep going. Seth Rollins. I wanted it to be Callahan, just for something different.
Wyatt versus Rollins. Jesus.
And then we've got
Sheamus.
Hang on.
against oh wow.
The Bar.
They only
Love
just
it.
hit the bar.
Banger after banger.
We are the bar. Right. And then we've got Naito.
Naito!
Yeah.
He needs to. I want him to be facing an American.
But optics,
Yeah, this needs to be. There's a few here. Oh, it's going to be a Bushi. Unreal.
What a fucking match that is in general, but it won't be gone on the fucking show.
And then we've got.
We can see Finn versus Styles happening. I'd like
Wouldn't mind
Gunther.
Nakajima here.
Oh.
Nakajima.
Callahan, Joe.
Oh, here I am. I will go into existence. Who's predicting the next one? Go on.
I'm gonna go Finn Styles.
I reckon Gunther Alexander.
That'd be a banger of a match. Oh.
Oh.
Pack. You can see him going against Tanahashi. Oh, that'd be a good match. Tanahashi or White will be good matches.
Gunther.
Gunther! What fucking...
And then we've got Jay White.
What a tournament this is.
Oh, now we've got two blues together. That's amazing. Josh Alexander.
Styles versus Finn is still a possibility. The Bullet Club leaders. OC versus Judgment Day.
Blair Styles. Oh, wow.
Oh. So that means Tanahashi's facing Joe.
Yeah. I'm spinning it just for spinning it.
I was going to say, just in case it pops up, we've got mystery guest, Michael Cole.
Right. Yeah, that's it. Done. You want to give us a reason? Yeah.
This was just a pre-show match. This was just to get people on the show, yeah. Bruce Pritchard is going to run me down.
Yeah, I'm going to have the same look at it.
It's like,
That's next, this.
So we move on. So there we go. Ooh.
oh,
Right, fucking look at all that green.
I know, yeah, 41.
Jim Cornette, baby. Basically, this is him just discussing the tournaments that are going to go along and welcoming us all to Wrestle Rate Extreme. Wonderful times.
So then we move on to the match.
A decent AJ Styles. So, as beat Finn Balor. So I just need to. I'm going to write these down because I have the chance to write them down. Bruce Pritchard is in the bin. God damn it. But yeah, the future of the Bullet Club. AJ Styles picks up the victory. Very nice.
those
That's
are who's
tournament.
in charge.
Yeah, this tournament. So yeah, AJ's through. Nice. This is just furthering along these are basically everyone that's in the tournament that is not going to be on this week's show. They're all facing each other next week. So you've got Sheamus versus Cesaro, Callahan versus Nakajima, Pac versus Gunther, Tanahashi versus Joe. Wonderful times. All the greens.
Improvise well as well.
I knew he would. I didn't know fuck all. And this is to highlight the other Fatal 4-Way for the women's title. So there's two Fatal 4-Ways. These are the other four. And then the other four is going to be on later today. And it was just a general hype video angle. 62 though, Jesus.
Charlotte Flair did really well.
Woo! In a terrible match that was rated 54, the Young Bucks defeated the rest of the tandems, and obviously that's led to them being to qualify for the tag team championship match. Young Bucks. Oh, note.
on the little sidebar.
Look at all that green.
Okay, fine.
Nick Jackson had the match of his life. Look at this though, because you went high spots. This is what it did. To the
Yeah.
we can't do it.
That's fine. That's what I want. The Young Bucks to slap people down. Brilliant. So Chris Hero and Ricky Knight Jr. There needed to be a little more star power in the segment. Fair enough. This angle called the crowd a little. Yeah, fair enough. Just needed I want a mentorship between Chris Hero and Ricky Knight Jr. So Ricky Knight Jr. is the egomaniac. Chris Hero is going to bring him down a peg.
You just can't fight for that long. Apparently, what was this? A 6-minute segment?
Yeah, 6 minutes. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
In about that, had subpar wrestling and non-existent crowd. Tetsuya Naito went through, that's all I need to hear there. So what was bad? So the crowd barred off having a match outside the pre-show between works they don't, yeah. Match was poorly planned, placed in the crowd. Yeah, it is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say, it's just learning as you go. With the Japanese, don't forget, because we're in America. They're not known.
Living in America.
You needed, you were right when you did the tournament. You needed to be against America.
Yeah.
This was always going to shit the bed.
But at least now one of them's out. Oh, this crap the bed. So this was just, this is just a preview for next week. No one wants to see it, clearly. Let's move on. You know, a little heat. Josh Alexander beat Jay White with a tombstone pile driver.
He's also injured.
That
Josh
does not
Einstein.
sound good. A strange trapezius.
Oh, God.
I think that's probably only a few days, to be fair.
No, I think that's longer.
A strain or...
We'll see.
Straining your traps. That's not good, mate.
It's only a
It won't be on next week's show anyway, so I'm hoping in a couple of weeks. We'll see what it is.
But yeah, that's in the tournament.
Yeah, so...
Late replacement as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was, a Mega. He wasn't replacing a Mega. Who was he replacing? A Mega was out, so he was one of them, and there was another person that I can't even remember who was out. But yeah, that's how good I am at remembering stuff. Oh, Dragunov's out.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I'm glad Dina told me this, yeah.
He looks fuming about it, does Dina?
There needed to be a little more star power in the segment to actually have... Okay, that's fine. Cool. Yeah, this was a beatdown. Basically, Gunther's smashed Pac with the help of the Imperium. And they're going to be facing each other in the tournament next week. Gunther! In about that, had terrible wrestling non-existent. Rhea Ripley defeated Shuri, Taya Valkyrie and Jordan Grace. So this was for the women's side of the Fatal 4-Way tournament. So Ripley's going to be facing the winner of next week's match in a Women's Championship match for the Lioness Championship.
Nice. And the best person in the match won.
Shuri didn't have a bad ring performance, which is good as well. Makes me happy about that. I thought you'd just because it's Japanese would be slated.
Yeah. Flair is saving your show.
Yep, so Charlotte Flair is bringing the Medusa Complex on board as her cronies, basically. And I'm looking forward to it.
Should be fun.
And in the main event, Seth Rollins defeats Wyndham Rotunda, Bray Wyatt, and he is the last finalist of this week's show. So Rollins, Styles, Naito and Alexander are through to the next round.
Nice. Do you know what the next round's going to look like?
Not at the moment, because I've still got the Cesaro, Sheamus, Kalan, Nakajima, that kind of match, and then I'll work it out when we get along. Might randomly draw it again.
Fair enough. So finish show.
Overall 48.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
It was better than mine, wasn't it?
no idea.
Start show. Wow.
Okay, so this is basically the GM opening the show. He just says what's going on. He announces there's going to be a multi-tag ladder match at the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Featuring 8 teams, which you're going to name. which will be a fair amount for my boy. It'll be featuring Aussie Open, FTR, New Day, Mostly Machine Guns, Khan and O'Khan and Cobb, Sunshine Machine, the 0121 and the Young Guns.
Okay.
So eight tag title matchups per view. And he also announces a round robin for the Atlas title between Chris Ridgway, Johnny Gargano, Wheeler Yuta, Daniel Garcia, and Damian Priest. Yep. And he also allies himself with Brock Lesnar by awarding him the world title.
Flipping hell.
The post this will put the title on Brock.
Okay.
But yeah, that is essentially what he does, and that's the segment later on. Brock has a title.
Okay. So, are we next segment?
Yeah.
Decent.
Who's off the game? Woods. Okay. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that's not a bad match, to be fair.
Could have been worse because you think that they're not known in America. So.
That's the idea of putting them with a known team as well.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we have World Champion Brock.
World Champion Brock Lesnar.
I'm assuming Brock's a fucking heel. Okay.
So next match. And Priest wins. Okay.
DP knows how to book.
I mean, it had nothing. It had no green, no red. It was just there.
Still got 50.
No, that's what I mean. It was just like.
And there we go.
There we go.
Spike train shall go in Austria. Okay, so you need to shift it in future. Okay. Shortbane needs and who's up this? Johnny Sane. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
There we go.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Here comes the pin.
Carol turned off by a match outside the pre-show.
You've actually advanced with this segment and gained heat. So, I mean.
Overall, it's not too bad. Hopefully, this works in building more people into it.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Whoa.
Yeah, Sky was held back by an angle, restricted, but okay.
Yeah, whether she's got a script or not. She's not very good at English work.
How do I get her to not speak?
Don't speak.
Don't rate her.
The lack of anything interesting happening. Okay.
Yeah.
It's trouble with freestyle sometimes.
Yeah, if they go longer than like a few minutes as well, you get penalised for that.
Fair enough.
If you ever get that, make sure they don't go longer than 5 minutes.
Got it.
TAW loves to rate these, doesn't he? In a terrible match.
Yeah. Julia did better than I thought she was going to do.
The same with Shuri in my match. Like, she was the second best.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, we can go with that. Was there a reason behind this? Or?
It was just a time match to get them on screen, pretty much.
Yeah.
And honestly, the plan was to have. Originally, I put Baker and Hater without realising that Hater wasn't on my roster.
Nope, she's on mine.
Okay, DP, explain this segment then. I'm listening.
Yeah, on DP.
This segment.
What are they doing?
These three ladies are doing what they do best.
Yeah, what's that?
And that is being on-screen talents.
Yeah.
And just displaying what they're good at doing.
What are they good at doing?
You guys are too young for it. That's fine. Move on. To be fair, this is higher than Effie and Tate. That's okay. I'm okay with that.
Johnny Saint's killing you.
Same as Bruce Pritchard. Same as Pat Buck.
Yeah.
We've all got one.
as he should.
Johnny Sanctuary nowhere near this. Okay.
All I'm learning from this is Johnny Saint should be anywhere near wrestling.
I bet it's okay. It's just Johnny Sanctuary doing badly.
Oh,
I had a good start as well.
here comes the black bin bag.
Okay, so that's because of the lack of interest in these two. Okay.
Just so much red.
The match dragged because
Brought the crowd down. He threw hot dogs at people. They're like, who is Chris Ridgway?
that's fine. But it's a learning experience.
Yeah, of course it is. I mean, we can't say anything. I'll shit the bed as well. Wow.
I'm okay with that, honestly. The crowd time
How are
was
these
fine.
pre-show workers, though? Can someone please tell me this?
Where is Elmore in Asia? Is it in Asia or something?
I don't know. It's a health and sciences complex, but yeah, that was your main event.
I'm okay with that. It wasn't the highest rate thing, but it raised the level, at least.
Yeesh.
Here comes your black bin bags.
So solid, and then it just went down.
So what was it?
So that is episode 1 in the bag. Great fun was had by all of us on that stream itself. Hopefully that came across in the video. Obviously there's a lot to get going because we've got quite big rosters. We want to get champions, or if you like DP, you want to just make champions, which is fine. It's his company. Myself and Rate doing tournaments as well, which is good. Rate won the ratings war to begin with on week 1, so we'll keep a track on that going forward. But yeah, thank you for joining us on episode 1. As I said, I apologise for the length between the draft and this video. Hopefully we're getting things a bit back on track now. Check us out at the Hcw show, which is up there. Follow us on the Twitter, follow us on the YouTube. Subscribe, comment, anything you like, anything you don't like, anything you do with the rosters that maybe we're not doing, because we're always open to ideas. If there's something that we're like, yeah, that could work. We've had a couple of people on the Twitch stream as well giving us advice, which might not come across in the videos, but yeah, there's a couple of people out there who we'll give shout outs to in the future. But yes, thank you all for tuning in, and hopefully you'll join us in week 2, followed by week 3, week 4, and then the pay-per-view, because that's the model we're going for. But yes, enjoy. See you on the next one.